Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see, the UConn Huskies taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UMass's offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Right on the money.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
They're going to run it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keep it on the ground. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Rushes on him. Caught behind the line. It's good. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
To the air on first down. What a grab with one hand. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Looking to fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the UConn Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The UMass offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Using his legs, it's good. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. UMass quickly back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Makes the catch. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Gonna try. Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they strike 1st. They can use this 1st score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that 1st score now.
They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UConn offense goes back to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Vereen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
They boot it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Fagnano. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UConn! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Picks up the first down. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Power football with the run. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UConn going back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so...
Right down the boulevard. Touchdown, UConn. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UMass offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Using his legs to buy some time. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Griffin. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. UMass quickly back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more.
Turning it on! Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Might be changing the route. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Jordan. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, UMass! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll give it to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fareed. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Across the 35. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Huskies! He got a step and just dusted the field. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Finds a tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. UMass quickly back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gray. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gray. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open, nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly, nice accurate pitch out in front of him, easy catch, and then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitch.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UMass. Great job by the back on the option.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees this defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. UConn going back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Huskies. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMass offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's good. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
UMass quickly back to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Adkins. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8?
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Caught in the backfield, it's good. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Coming up, 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Minutemen! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And it's good, and we're tied in the 4th quarter. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Fires complete on the crosser. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He'll toss it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Minutemen! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Under fire. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.
Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is it sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The baddest motherfucker ever.